chaos the only constant in the Congress party? Charu Pragya, spokesperson of the BJP, joining us on the broadcast. Good evening, Charu. Yash Chaudhary is a political analyst joining us on the broadcast as well. Hi, Yash. Good evening. Just to tell you a bit about Yash, he used to be with the Congress party at some point of time, and then he switched alliances. And he says he's a fit case to describe exactly why and how there is no inner party democracy in the Congress party. Welcome, Yash. Ashutosh Mishra is a senior journalist. Good evening, Ashutosh ji. Good to see you, looking all suited and booted, if I may say so. And Sanjeev Kaushik, political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, a caveat here. Many of you must be wondering, this is a discussion on the Congress party. Why is the Congress party not represented on the show? Well, the Congress party is not represented on the show because they did not want to participate in this discussion. But all parties do that. Yesterday, the BJP didn't want to participate on a discussion on how Christians were being attacked during Christmas. So all political parties do it. I won't say anything more about it. Can I start with you, Charu Pragya, and ask you why you think, or why at least your party thinks that what Mumtaz is saying needs to be taken seriously? I mean, after all, and this is the argument that the Congress party is making, the very fact that someone like Mumtaz Patel continues to be in the party, someone like Shashi Tharoor continues to be in the party, someone like Manish Tiwari continues to be in the party, is an example of the real inner party democracy within the Congress party. And then they say, BJP ko dekh lo, wahan pe to one choo, and they're out, sacked.
Good evening. It's always a pleasure to be on your show, Sneha. But tell me, who was sacked in the BJP? And what Congress is now trying to pass off as democracy is frankly apathy. They couldn't be bothered. They do not care who says what. And every time someone has gotten very persistent in their questioning or letter writing, they've been shown the door. See, previously, maybe Congress leaders left the party and joined other political organizations quietly. Now, that is not the case anymore. Now, all of Congress's dirty linen is washed in public, washed in front of us. That's why we are allowed to comment on it, because you are the one who's discussing your internal matters in front of the entire country. So the entire country gets a front row seat to your drama. You remember the G23? Publicly, they wrote letters, and time again, leaders have left the party, all the way from the north in Kashmir, Ghulam Nabi Azad ji, to Captain Amrinder Singh ji in Punjab, to Jyotiraditya Scindia, Anand Sharma, Prithviraj Chavan, Hemant Biswa Sarma, Jitin Prasada, Shushmita Dev, Ashwini Kumar, Milind Deora, RPN Singh, Priyanka Chaturvedi, Acharya Pramod Krishnan, Shehzad Poonawala, who's in our party and is a spokesperson. Kapil Sibal is also an independent MP now. So, see, the fact of the matter is that this has been a Congress problem, and many leaders have pointed it out time and time again. But has the Congress leadership taken note? No. In fact, they have made terrible remarks, remarks which are more like, we don't care who stays, we don't care who goes.
Charu, but you should be happy. The Congress is not doing anything about it. You should be happy that Mumtaz will say what she will say, and the Congress's high command will not get off its high horse. You should be happy. It's only benefiting your party. Ashutosh Mishra ji.
It doesn't benefit the country though. And Shreya, I'll tell you something. It's not like India does not have an opposition. Right? India has an opposition. There are elections that my party loses. But are we losing those elections to the Congress party? Or have we lost those elections to other regional parties? So when I write off the Congress, it's not because I write of Indian opposition. When I write off the Congress, it's because I really think that they have no ideology, they have no clarity, they have no consistency and discipline. Their leader wants to participate in Bihar elections while he sits abroad, and he thinks giving statements is sufficient.
Ashutosh Mishra ji, again, Mumtaz is not the first or the last leader from the Congress party who's articulating what many people in the Congress feel. Look at what she has said. She says, we want to do things on the ground, right? For example, if people are fighting elections, is there any direction or leadership from the high command, from Rahul Gandhi and his team, etc.? There is nothing. We run around. She feels, she's saying, and I'm quoting her, I feel like a headless chicken. She's not the only one, Ashutosh ji. If you speak to leaders in private, especially local level leaders, they will tell you exactly the same. So there is a problem with Rahul Gandhi and his style of leadership. He's sometimes
my
there
problem-
and he's sometimes not there. And he's not available to people he should be available to, right? He kept DKS waiting. So that issue in Karnataka has been brewing for some time. He has not been able to convince Shashi Tharoor to, keep quiet and just stick with his side. There are problems, right, with his leadership?
My problem with so-called leaders like Mumtaz Patel is that they are not actually leaders. Mumtaz Patel hasn't told the public that her husband, Irfan Siddiqui's assets have been seized by ED in the Sandesra scam, in which the Sandesras just made a plea in Supreme Court where they paid 5,100 crores. That her brother Faisal is more honest, that he at least he has quit the Congress. And these people, they forget that their father had worked to gain his place. And unlike them, these are children who are feeling entitled that just because they are children of Mehmet Patel, they should get the same importance. They have to prove their
Sanjeev
worth,
ji.
and so far they have failed. And that's why you see BJP will keep talking about the Tharoors. Shashi Tharoor fought an election in a Congress, lost it, and thereafter it has been a case of sour grapes from him. He cannot even help Congress win the Thiruvananthapuram mayoral elections and goes to Bihar and speaks highly of Bihar. So these people their interests are not the same as that of the Congress party. That's why they're feeling uncomfortable.
Okay.
They are not what you call
So-
dedicated workers.
Can I
तो आशुतोष जी-
disagree, please?
आशुतोष जी, तो आप मुझे बताइए,
can I just
उड़ीसा
come
का
in
एक
for 20
एमएलए
seconds?
एक्स एमएलए चिट्ठी लिखता है सोनिया गांधी को 5 पेज की. He says there's a problem with the leadership in Odisha. There's a problem with the central leadership. The party needs to be renewed. There is a revival required. 5 पेज की चिट्ठी बड़ी मेहनत के साथ वो इंसान लिखता है. He's sacked. अब आप बताइए, even his interests are not aligned with the party. Today you are saying that Mumtaz is actually someone who's compromised because there are ED cases against her husband, and therefore she is speaking the language of the BJP.
So in every state, there will be people who will be disgruntled with the local
No,
leadership,
no,
and
no,
they will
no,
write.
no,
they will
Ashutosh
write. I mean,
ji,
it's not a
please.
case. It's
Yeah,
not a
give me
case like
20
in
seconds.
BJP, where
Please give
Nitin
me 20
Nabeen is
seconds.
hoisted as the president, and then they will talk about democracy in other parties. I mean, with what pace do they even have these?
So no, if there was
heights
inner
of
party
shamelessness, I
democracy,
think.
why was this Odisha ex-MLA sacked for writing a letter? उसने कुछ गलत तो नहीं बोला. He didn't give any गाली गलोच. He was
What-
just
what-
he
I
was
mean,
just
you and I
putting
know
down
this
on
about
pen
that,
and
and
paper
you
what
and
he
I
thought
know
was good for the party.
Where he has written a letter. You and I don't know what has happened otherwise. So how can I comment?
I have read the
that
letter.
You just take
हाँ,
on face
बोलो
value
चारू
what he
प्रज्ञा, and then Yash can come in. Both of them are smiling.
Yes, because now all your arguments fall flat in the face of recent incidents. Okay, are you trying to tell me P. Chidambaram ji is not a part of the Congress party? He's saying we don't know who's calling the shots here. He says it time and time again. Manish Tiwari. He says it. In fact, Rajanna, a sitting minister in Karnataka, was forced to resign. Just, little decency was left that he was not sacked publicly. He was forced to resign because he disagreed with the Congress High Command. See, I very clearly said, if you're going to wash your dirty linen in public in front of us, we are allowed to comment.
But
Otherwise,
Charu,
take
there
your
is a
fight
high
back
command.
home.
But high